The secret of getting ahead is getting started. Age is an issue of mind over matter. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter. The difference between the almost right word and the right word is really a large matter. 'Tis the difference between the lightning bug and the lightning. The man who does not read good books has no advantage over the man who cannot read them. Kindness is the language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. In the beginning of a change, the patriot is a scarce man, and brave, and hated and scorned. When his cause succeeds, the timid join him. For then it costs nothing to be a patriot. Never put off till tomorrow what you can do the day after tomorrow. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. The best way to cheer yourself up is to try to cheer somebody else up. To succeed in life, you need two things: ignorance and confidence. Whenever you find yourself on the side of the majority, it is time to pause and reflect. Travel is fatal to prejudice, bigotry, and narrow-mindedness. And many of our people need it sorely on these accounts. The fear of death follows from the fear of life. A man who lives fully is prepared to die at any time. Never allow someone to be your priority, while allowing yourself to be their option. The secret source of humor itself is not joy, but sorrow. There is no humor in heaven. If you don't like the weather in New England, just wait a few minutes. All you need in this life is ignorance and confidence, and then success is sure. The more I learn about people, the more I like my dog. The most interesting information comes from children, for they tell all they know and then stop. Do the right thing. It will gratify some people and astonish the rest. If you pick up a starving dog and make him prosperous, he will not bite you. This is the principle. difference between a dog and a man. Golf is a good walk spoiled. I have never let my schooling interfere with my education. The man who is a pessimist before 48 knows too much, if he is an optimist after it. He knows too little. I have been through some terrible things in my life, some of which actually happened. It's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog. The more things are forbidden, the more popular they become. The human race has one really effective weapon, and that is laughter. The trouble with the world is not that people know too little, but that they know so many things that ain't so. A person who won't read has no advantage over one who can't read. In the first place, God made idiots. That was for practice. Then he made school boards. It is better to keep your mouth closed and let people think you are a fool than to open it and remove all doubt. Action speaks louder than words, but not nearly as often. I can live for 2 months on a good compliment. The difference between genius and stupidity is that genius has its limits. The worst loneliness is to not be comfortable with yourself. A lie can travel halfway around the world while the truth is putting on its shoes. Whenever you find yourself on the side of the majority, it is time to pause and reflect. I am not one of those who, in expressing opinions, confine themselves to facts. It's not what you don't know that kills you, it's what you know for sure that ain't true. When in doubt, tell the truth. The lack of money is the root of all evil. It is curious that physical courage should be so common in the world and moral courage so rare. The man who does not read good books has no advantage over the man who cannot read them. The world owes you nothing, it was here first. The difference between a successful person and others is not a lack of strength, not a lack of knowledge, but rather a lack of will. It ain't what you don't know that gets you into trouble, it's what you know for sure that just ain't so. Kindness is the language which the deaf can hear, and the blind can see. Age is an issue of mind over matter. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter. The two most important days in your life are the day you are born and the day you find out why.